How's it going? How was everybody doing? Well, I hope. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little bit of similar things we had going down last night. The difference being, more so, I'm going to try my best to focus on Susano. Extreme, I really want to beat that, but I also want to try to wrap up things with the Warring Triad a little bit. Maybe try some extremes on those, who knows how that'll really go. And also, I would really like to get the autumn level up to get back into DeltaScape again. And as long as I can wrap up things here with Susano, I would very much like to do Lakshmi extreme after. But that's, you know, for the future to come. So, let's go ahead and get the duty finder out. Get things kind of lined up here. Had an excellent playthrough on Final Fantasy XII. And truly it was excellent. Hopefully the next playthrough goes just as well. Oh yeah. Right here. Get it lined up. Actually, I may have to actually hit up the party finder. Last night, that was the only way I was going to be able to do it. So we'll try to see if there's any parties working on it. Oh, no DPS. Have to keep my eyes open on that one. Oh, this could it. Oh, shit. Don't have a high enough autumn level for that one. But, looks like we do this one. Really, we just gotta hope for the best here. I'll also have to adjust that here in a little bit too. Another DPS joins. Probably would have been a little bit better to join this one. Oh well. I'll go ahead and set things up here. Oh, he's leaned back and I don't have to. Then covers my face anyway. What is up, Yuna? How's it going? Swing a nice hello to here as well. Don't want to be rude. Everyone clear, right? Yeah. I'm not even gonna answer that question. Oh, that would have been perfect to join up in right there. Or there. It's really hard not to leave this party. 4 DPS. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Sorry, party. That one is just too good to pass up. It's already over. Somebody filled the position. Damn, that sucks. That was too slow. Okay, we'll just look for one that has a healer. Oh, no, that's not even the pull tribute anymore. Tank. One of 3. Clear. Farm if it goes well. We'll join these people. I like their attitude. It sounds a lot better. And with it being at least a tank and a healer, we'll have better odds than 4 DPS. In the meantime, we'll see if I need any repairs. Probably best. No, do not need to repair. Oh, what is a nice, fun little quick quest we could do? Topher. We'll talk to Topher. Topher seeks a redoubtable soldier for an urgent mission. Sergeant DeSample, I have a mission that requires your immediate attention. A squad I dispatched to secure a watchtower to the south of here has sent an urgent request for reinforcements. The structure seemed abandoned according to our scouts, and I thought the few men I sent would be sufficient for the task. It appears I was wrong. They were ambushed by a superior force. My remaining soldiers have left other duties, and I fear the Watchtower squad may not survive until the rest of our company can reach them. You may be their only hope. Pray make haste to South Watch and rendezvous with our resistance fighters there. Oh yeah, did you hear it? Probably not. Change the update sound. So we will no longer hear a bleach in the background. He. Okay. Let me get adjusted here. One thing that I really hope the outcome of this is, after we complete it, if we complete it, I'll be able to jump in the DeltaScape. I really want to jump back in there. I hate that I'm so conflicted with this autumn level. I also wish that you could wait in multiple things here. I would love to be farming other things, getting experience up, trying to get more tombstones. Because my autumn level is still 300. But we'll help out Topher on this nice and shiny zoo. Still stoked about it. guessing that's the tower. Aren't you one of those signs of the seventh dawn? Yup. Look at Choco out too. Rolger. They've sent us Bloody Warrior of Lot. I've heard all the tales. I should probably tell you what happened. The tower looked empty, as we were told it would be. Uh-oh. Only waiting on a tank. But we barely made it to the top of the stairs. Something appeared out of thin air and attacked us. Maybe several things. Some things. I was just flailing my axe behind me, hoping to discourage whatever it was while I pushed the wounded ahead of me back down the stairwell. I suppose you'll be going up there to deal with our ambushers then. If you don't mind, I'll stand guard here and look to my comrades' injuries. You know, let's not take the stairs all the way up. Let's be sensible. I love the fat chocobo so much. See if we can kind of get them all together here. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Whoa. I am not trying to fight right now. I will definitely die. Garuda, you crazy, crazy son of a bitch. Ah, that sounds like Druva's. That does. Didn't get a good look at it myself, but I'm glad I no longer need you to have our thanks. You good, Tonberry? Who is this? Okay, we'll get back to that right after this. So for good luck. Cross those fingers. Let's not Didn't go well. If I die, like, twice, I'll take a break and try to come back to it, collect my thoughts, maybe warm up on something else. I already know. Can't talk. What's up, Red? Thank you so much. Hello, Mira. How's it going?
Let the rebels begin!
Let it.
Rise! Rise to the occasion!
At least I didn't get the buff on me this time. I am so shitty with that buff. I mean, that is not even an understatement. I am
The seas
shitty
part, for we alone!
with that buff. Get it?
Rise! Rise to the occasion! The seas part, for we alone!
Oh, I was way off. Ooh, that was close.
Our hearts sing in the chaos!
Okay, let's hope for the best here.
Wild and pure and forever free!
Round two. That was close.
Rejoice!
Oh, should be over there. I'm barely alive. Don't know how I'm even alive.
Resilient souls, I salute you! Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!
Oh, that's not me. I thought I had the buff. Now I do.
seas part for we alone.
Are you gonna do it? Oh shit.
Hark you to the tumultuous heaven.
Go, run.
Oh shit. That was an asshole move. Oh, we're about to get shot. Oh, I cannot survive another strike. Oh, what happened? Everybody was dead, that's what happened. Shit. Going for weapon or mount? I'm just trying to actually beat it. Probably both, mostly for the clear. Yeah, just the clear. Really, that's what I'm after. God. One DPS quit. What was going down? Do they have anything going down here in chat? Something I miss? Tanks quit though. Son of a bitch. Everybody's quitting. Just a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. That fell apart real damn quick. I was doing so good too. Let's see if we can find another party. The party's still here. Why did they leave? Probably to repair gear. Wait, what? You are now in the... Don't know if I should stay in the party or not. Hello. A few bandages have seen my fellows rot, so we would be... I'm never gonna be able to reach that in time. Oh, let's hope round 2 goes well. Let's hope. I'm gonna be burnt out on this place before I ever get it cleared. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. Especially, even given the difficulty, you know? But it is hard to stay focused when you keep dying. Doing the same thing over and over.
Let the rebels begin! Rise to the occasion!
Go ahead and swoop in a little bit closer. Oh no, I hate this shit.
The seas part for we alone.
Where are you gonna do it at? He spins around so much.
Rise to the occasion.
One mechanic, dude. It's the one I just cannot maneuver past. No matter what. I just can't get used to it.
Our hearts sing in the chaos.
Oh, why is that tank dead right now?
Wild and pure and forever free.
What is up, Karumi? Glad you can make it. Round 2. Ooh, 13,000. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm dead. Somehow not dead again. Did that twice.
Resilient souls, I salute you. Hark you to the tumultuous heavens. The seas part for we alone. Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!
Oh, those big hits scared the hell out of me.
Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Oh good, I'm not trapped. toe in there. I hate donning this place. Only because there's so many mechanics to get the summoners going again. And I'm dead. Ugh. So many mechanics to it. I'm gonna wait till after this little montage here is over.
Rise to the earth, the seas part, for we alone. Now cometh our part. Make way!
Oh no.
Rise to the occasion!
I built that one. That add-on. Oh, I could never get that rocked. Never. Holy shit.
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!
Oh no. Son of a bitch. I have to have like no durability right now. A Rostombe. Whew. How do they have time to top that shit?
The seas part, for we alone!
Oh no. Whoa. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Until that happened. The enthusiasm. They have to have that just ready to just click. Paste.
Earth and stone at our beck and call! Hark you to the tumultuous heavens! The seas part, for we alone!
It's not looking good.
The seas part, for we alone!
I've got to repair gear. This is rough. May get kicked this time, so let's be prepared for that. Just saying. somebody jumped out. I noticed there's one person that when we're in here, and he starts to do the electric strike thing. I can't remember what it's called, and then everybody has to shift to the other side of the arena. I've noticed that there's somebody that's not shifting. It's not every time. But that extra added damage, that's rough. I've noticed 18 to 22,000 that it can take off. I'm guessing that's like your durability, but still, yeah, that's pretty rough.
Let the rebels begin! Rise to the occasion!
Thank goodness it didn't give me it. I swear I hate it.
The seas part for we alone! Rise to the occasion!
Oh no. It still got me. I don't even know how I survived. Look.
The seas part for we alone! Sing in the chaos!
It's like every time it happens right here.
Wild and pure and forever free!
I'm actually gonna save Bahamut for the second time. I usually use it the first. We'll use him the second. Have to use it the first. Man, I almost had a key. It's on the right side that time. Woo!
Resilient souls, I salute you! Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!
my goodness, why are they not moving? That was twice in a row.
The seas part for we alone.
I don't know what this means. I actually didn't know what it means. False alarm. Why aren't you using your special move?
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens.
Oh, run.
That was the asshole. Shouldn't have said anything. Karma.
Earth and stone at our beck and call. Now cometh our part. Make way!
I hate that node. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't see how anybody can play like that. Just walk side to side.
Rise to the occasion. The seas part for we alone.
I'm gonna die. Oh, where are you at on those heals? I'm dead. We are all dead. Everybody that killed is dead. Oh no, we got one healer alive. Two.
Now cometh our part. Make way!
That red mage could be our savior. I've got to wait till after this montage. It's pointless to try to get a lot right now. Spawn up on the side where all the mechanics are going down. Holy shit. I'm gonna try to hurry up and res a healer. Wish me luck.
Rise to the occasion!
That did not happen, son of a bitch. Ugh. This is one dedicated party and I love it. Arise Tonberry once more. This is so hard. Sorry. Gotta go eat. Need to focus on live and bolt movement. Yes. Yes. That is exactly what needs to happen. I'm not gonna say anything though, because I did mess up once as well. Well, everybody's kind of checking out of here. gonna actually repair some goods. So let's blast through this. Sorry I would read it, but I've tried like 3 times. I really need to repair some stuff and get ready for that again. Because the weaker my durability, the more it's just going to make it even harder on our healer. Ever get confused, he says he was about to do before he does it. Oh no, there went the party. The Cross World party has disbanded. So that sucks. We'll have to find another one. There's like none going down now. 2. I guess this is just as good as any to join. Oh shit, you gotta be 310. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually call it quits, it looks like, for the time being. I wonder how much this expense is gonna be for repairing goods. We'll finish it out here with Topher. My men are no longer in danger then. I thank you for rushing to their aid, Sergeant. These Druvas you encountered? No one is certain how they came about, but one theory describes them as a manner of naturally occurring golem crystals that have spontaneously shaped themselves into monstrous forms. They appear and act like living beings, but have no intelligence to speak of. All we know is the Druvas are drawn to other creatures in a relentless hunt for Aether. Garabanians have learned to loathe and fear them. They used to hire mercenaries to clear out the worst of such nightmares, but it would seem the Imperials neglected even that simple task. They are not what befalls the citizens of the conquered provinces. I will take of this news incident. God damn it. I will take news of this incident with my superiors and see that any potential Druva hunts are properly scouted in the future. Again, you have my thanks. Susano's got me flustered. Oh yeah, down in the 70s. 1,525 gil repair. What are you doing, Choco? Somebody's going to town over there. Let's check the party funder again. We're outside of Rogger's reach in the fringes. You should see if you can kill the practice dummy for Susano. There's a practice dummy? Beforehand, I'm gonna actually get my own party founder going, I suppose. Everything looks good. Fair enough. Are you kidding me? Okay. I saw that and I was like, did another one really pop up just now? It did. But I'm not out of level 306. So, what is? We'll give it a whirl. Outside of Rollicker's reach, in the fringes. Which one of these would be the fastest to get to? Just go to Rollicker's reach, or the Castrum Orions, or the Peering Stones? Sounds good. To be honest with you, I didn't know that you could kill a practice dummy. I knew that you could practice with them, but I didn't know that they could actually die. So I'll probably only do Susano maybe 1 or 2 more times tonight. If I don't defeat it, possibly 3. Possibly 3. You know, it just depends on how well and content I feel with defeat or the win. But no doubt though, after what was I trying to get with? After these next few times though, I really want to try to jump in on the other aspects. Just a few other things I would like to make progress in as well. I want to be Susano, but I also want to try to get the autumn level up to be able to do the further DeltaScape. I also want the Ixion so bad. That's something I would really like to farm out. So how far south should I head here? The guy next to the river. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him, none can stand. I haven't the foggiest what in the hells it means, but you've got to admit that it sounds like something a clever man would say. It does. Behind you. Need to unlock it. That's all good. So, Ixion, where do you farm this? I've never wanted anything so bad in my life. One tank, 2 DPS. What a tangled web we weave. Gross encounters. Food for thought. Adjoining area. Spooked. Let's do that one. It's something random we can do to kill some time while we wait on peeps to join the party here and all of that. People seem to be joining me pretty well. How's it looking? Pretty good. What is this? Level 58? How is that even possible? I guess I should have specified. That's a weaver. Ah. Megizo is itching to go hunting. Good day for hunting, isn't it? Especially now that we Garleans turned tail and fled. Before you couldn't step foot from the Peering Stones without being dragged into a fight between them and the Resistance. Now that we're back to our usual hunts. Oh shit. Are we a full party? No, not anymore. Bit of trouble seems in our absence. A horde of boots have taken a liking to my favorite place to hunt. They're always hiding on the cliff tops, just out of range of my arrows, and swooping down when I'm not looking. Would that I had wings to fly up after them. Words has it, you have a knack for handling seemingly insurmountable problems. It'd mean the world to me if you could scale the cliff southwest of here and do away with the boots. I don't get it. Still, how is this person in this party? Like, what is a weaver? What is their purpose? I don't understand how you could ever get here if you couldn't fall. Come on, we need one tank. That's it. Whoa. That worked out. Come on, tank. The boots are gone. So you did scale the cliffs. That's quite the feat. A pity you're not part of our tribe. We could do with a more capable hunter like you. But what are ghosts doing there to begin with? By all rights, they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Then again, is Tomberry AFK? This is why I don't like party finders. Too much maintenance here. I'd rather just join one and just kind of sit idle. Virtus has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully, any other spirits are lingering there. We'll soon move on. How in the world would they think I was AFK if my health was going down? Crazy. I don't really know how to repost it other than... it'll be okay, I'm sure. The only thing that's going to be difficult trying to get a tank in there is just the fact that they don't want to have to worry about new people. Oh, I see exactly what you mean now. We aren't in Party Finder. How do you redo it? Oh, never mind. Son of a bitch. I don't even care if they leave. I don't want to have to redo it. Why does it pull you out if they leave? It seems a bit retarded. Because I can't get it back up because they keep leaving. That is a lot of work. That's a bit dumb. But I guess, you know, 8 people in the party, no reason for you to be there anymore, but what ifs. More Tom to wait now, though. That's a bummer. Oh my goodness. I may be better off joining somebody else's little list here. Although, it doesn't look like it'll happen. No mechanics. I know that exactly. What ifs? I hate where I'm at right now in the game, where I'm literally dependent on waiting on outside people. Like, it was the only thing with streaming this game I was kind of afraid of. I was getting to a moment like this where, like, everything I do is just kind of, I mean, I can keep doing side quests, of course. These are kind of fun. Getting, like, little insights of the story, other things that's going down in the area, some things I missed. But to clear actual in-game content, it requires the help of other people. And that's so difficult. A mid-core static. I have no idea what that is. But, I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes. And honestly, screw it. We'll just join this guy. We'll join this guy, see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, we'll just try to get better armor to get a better autumn level so we can jump back into there again. Oh no. Is it already gone that fast? Why is DeltaScape up here so much? What the hell happened? Oh. Wrong tab. We'd be better off here. Hey, look. These people were actually in the last party I just left. Or disbanded. See how long that lasts. Now you have to set it so only the classes that were in your party can join. Yeah, I think I'm better off doing what I did. That's just too complicated. Masepta has the look of a woman with questions that beg for answers. Excuse me, sir, can you spare a moment? Some people really get into that. We'll be meeting to barter with the Anita soon, and I'd like to surprise them with something more than our usual wares, something special. I'd like to find out what sorts of things they actually need. but they're like to discover my plans if I were to ask them directly. That's where you come in. I need you to go and speak with them for me. I need to question everyone in the village, of course. Okay, I read that wrong. Thank goodness. Whew. If you struck up a conversation with even 5 of the Anata, I'm sure you'll learn plenty. Then I concede to preparing goods they'll truly enjoy. Yeah, I can totally relate to that, like, Red. No doubt. It's just tedious, I suppose, yeah. I mean, trying to be on the ball constantly, doing something during the stream, trying to continue to level up, continue to move the item level up. Not really my level, because I'm capped out right now, but, you know, worried about the actual game and keeping the stream at least halfway decent. It's hard worrying about little stuff like that with the party finder. Just, you know, period, I can only imagine what it would be like trying to play through the game. Wouldn't matter if you were doing other things or not. Why do I seem so bothered? My sisters are constantly falling over me. How are your scales so lustrous and smooth? You must tell us where you get your rogue. I wish I had your hourglass figure. Tis not easy being beautiful. Giante. Sorry, I've no time to talk. I must see to my sister's fencing lessons. I would give anything for a new pair of gloves. My skin is quite delicate. You see, these gloves tend to chafe my arms sadly. The thread is as not easy to come by. Nandina. We were discussing what to do about our upcoming meeting with the Introb. I made a grievous error, taking stock of our arrows. I fear we will come up short if something is not done soon. Arrows and gloves. What do you want, Garima? Is my trouble written so plainly on my face? If you must know, I worry the poison we lace our arrows with is too potent. One slip of the hand, and it would be irreparably scarred. Forever depriving the word of our unequaled beauty, just the thought of it is too much to bear. We got all the DPS. Hello. What's up, everyone? Screw it, why not? Hi. Oh. Susano. Why is everybody afraid of it? Welcome back. I trust your talks with the Anato were enlightening. I see. I didn't realize their stocks of supplies were so lacking. Anything else? Gloves. The poison in their arrow is too potent. I imagine such potential irritant to the skin would prove troublesome when preparing the arrows, especially given their aversion to anything that might blemish their skin. I've got it. I will make them long gloves to protect against their poisons. They'll need a special coating, and I'll need your help to get it. Take this container to the east and fill it with the resin from the trees there. I will see to readying fabric for the gloves. Oh wow. The distance to travel for this stuff is incredible. Oh, we just need some healers. You tap the tree, but it fails to yield any resin. Oh, I see now. Hopefully, we have a good go around here. It would be nice. I think you'll be okay, surely. Feels almost faster to go back than it does to actually go out there to the trees. Oh, one healer. Just one more. Oh, one more healer. How did you fare at East End? Get your resin-filled jar, lady. Good, good. This is more than enough. The Anto will be quite pleased. You may be surprised to know that we have had altercations with the Anto a time or two over territory disputes. Thankfully, we have managed to settle things. And this bartering of goods helps maintain good relations. Thanks to you, we can keep doing just that. If only we could get just one more healer. I'm gonna take advantage of this quick little minute. I will be right back. I'm gonna restroom break it. That way I'm all good. Perfect timing. Super perfect timing. Not ready. Oh, one of the healers. Word. Okay. I don't... Okay. I was afraid there for a second. So maybe the second ready check. Oh yeah, we're all good. Oh yeah, here we go, Red. Oh, let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Let's cross those fingers, everybody. And these are just going to be my last few attempts for now. And then we'll dive into some other things tonight to get my mind off of it. This is worst case scenario talking. I believe that we can do this. Those fingers again for the best of luck.
Let the rebels begin! Rise to the occasion! The seas part for we alone!
That was close. Rise to the occasion! screw it up every time.
The seas part for
It's like
we
the
alone.
one mechanic I can't get my hands on.
Our hearts sing in the chaos.
We're doing good so far. Hopefully we have Ridge back here, Nas. And easy luck.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Here it comes. Go ahead and get out the edgy for Bahamut this time. Last time using it sick, it didn't work out as well. Oh, round 2. We got this. Oh no. Whew. That was close.
Rejoice! Resilient souls, I salute you!
This is where the battle starts getting shifty.
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens! The seas part for we alone!
I don't know if I'm in the thing. Bahamut, you're too damn big.
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!
Oh shit. No, 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 go, 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 go. Ah! I don't even understand that a little bit.
Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Where is DPS right now? I know I'm not the only one trying to get, like, time damage. Damage over time, whatever. I am. Wow.
Now cometh our part, make way!
Hate it. How the fuck will you summon? Laggy ass game mechanics right now are gonna destroy me.
Alone.
Goodness. No, 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 no. Oh shit, it got me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Why are the healers down? Come on, Red Mage. Was it moving or casting?
Now come at our part. Make way!
Yeah, come on, Red Mage. What are you doing? Oh, run over there. Oh goodness, this is getting crazy intense.
Rise to the occasion!
No! Get out of that stupid ass movement. If somebody knows if there's a way to completely disable that, please let me know. I hate it so much.
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens! The seas part, for we alone.
Where's you parting your seas at? Oh shit.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
No. Oh, who's inside of the rock?
Hark you to the tumultuous heavens! The seas part, for we alone.
Oh no. Go! Make it! I did make it. I'm dead. Son of a bitch. Oh.
The seas part, for we alone.
Come on. Get out of it. Whoa. Oh no.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Red definitely doing a great job at being tank right now. I wish this other healer would get that res on, bro. If they would get that extra res,
Come at our part. Make way.
get Leah Snowdle off. Leah could get whoever this person is, the red mage is on the bottom of the wall. Red mage could get me off. What even happened? Gosh, that was so bad. What is up? Jose Rodriguez. How's it going? And Ozafon, glad to have you back. Definitely. So close. Well, that was Enraged, so you've seen it all at least. Yeah, that's true. First time I saw Enrage, I think. Whatever that is. Enraged. I was doing so good too. If only we had more DPS going down right now. That would be a giant help to actually everything going on. More DPS. Drinks bleach? What? Oh. Puts a pickle in Tiberi Disciple's pocket. Thanks for the pickle. Oh, David. Yeah, I was just speaking how I wish we had more DPS going down. I'm kind of the only one doing a lot of DPS. I mean, I know characters who play DPS, characters like Samurai, they do their ticks, but that battle, he literally went through every single one of his mechanics. And we've got some great tanks and great healers. That was just some solid proof. We just need more DPS.
Let the rebels begin! Rise to the occasion! The seas part, for we alone! Rise to the occasion!
I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I just did that.
The seas part, for we alone!
That was a first.
Our hearts sing in the chaos!
Literally, every Tom. Bahamut.
Wild and pure and forever free!
No matter what party. Oh shit. Literally never said I was the best. That was super distracting. But, definitely have never claimed to be the best at anything on this game. Nor will I ever. The best DPS. No, I'm just saying we had higher DPS. And I would still... I'm willing to bet I'm not the lowest DPS here. But I'm about completely finished with this place until I'm a higher autumn level, I'll tell you that. Oh, DPS too low, I strongly agree. Yeah, this party's... keep the party alive, honestly. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, red. It's all good. Maybe when I'm at higher autumn level, I could go at it again. Maybe we'll have different, more experienced players come in. That's the only thing with being where I'm at now, at 300 and capping it. There's a lot of people who've already completed it, and we're getting a lot of people who don't know the mechanics in there, and it's just a big jumbled mess between really experienced players and new players. So, I'll maybe try to just give that one another whirl when I'm a higher level. For now, let's try to jump into something a little bit further. I would love to actually... I'll do this. Get this Warring Triad stuff accomplished. It's older content, but it's stuff I neglected to do. And then after that, I'll do one or two of the DeltaScape. Try to close things out. Susano is just loads of stress. It's one of the things I mention a lot. When you have to worry about so many other players trying to get through one certain part of the game, it can be super stressful. And I try not to spam that too much because I don't want to be one of those rage gamers one day just break my controller in half. Smash my head with my water bottle. Chunk my PlayStation 4 through the wall to the neighbor's apartment. Intrusive. Should you get Final Fantasy XIV? It is a great game. Red kind of says it right there, but you know, it has its fees, you know, I can say that. So there's the downside to it, but it is definitely a fun game. I've literally no-lofted it for like the last 3.5 to 4 months. But it's definitely a fun game. If you like getting involved with other people, even if you don't really, it's still pretty fun. It can be difficult though, let me tell you that. You always gotta rely on other people for like trials and dungeons, so there's that. But I mean, like I was saying a second ago, we had a great party going down. Great tanks and healers, and our DPS is just so low. I did not have to come here. I don't know why I did. Just oh, damn it. Wasn't thinking. $20 a month though. Actually, it's 41 for 90 days. For me, I actually pay, I think it's $14.99. But, it's not bad. It's just like any other MMO, really. WoW's the same price, unless you're going for one of the freemiums. And then with a freemium, I mean, it's literally in the name, freemium. It's free with premium charges, so... This even has some of those little bitty setbacks, but it's not bad. 23 minutes, holy shit. We'll find something to do to kill the time. That's something else that's really great about this. You literally could just go find something else to kill the time if you're caught up doing other things. Yeah, that's actually where I wanted to go. If you pay for random subs. Yeah, that's actually true. I should do like 3 months or so at a time. That's what I do with my PlayStation Network account for PlayStation Plus. It's just sometimes, like when I was signing up for my subscription for this, I was running late on my streams one day, and I just really wanted to kind of, you know, I was still new at the time, really new, and I was just kind of jumbling it all up together. I still get to set my preferences differently. Oh yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to come here. Loads of things to do. You booze, you lose. Let's try that one. The south end of town. Jambui. Jambui is in need of meat. Fancy doing some hunting for me? I have been so busy trading today I've had no time to go hunting, which is an issue as I am nearly out of booze ingredients. I would like you to slay 4-step Dezero for me and bring back their meat. You should be able to find some just outside of Reunion. You know, that's actually something within this game I like so much more than the way WoW used to do things. Sometimes you didn't always get the meat. Let's vote this guy in over here. Minutes. I really hope it doesn't take that long. No. Starter class suggestion. You know, I really couldn't say. Things have changed a lot since I've had a beginning character. But I imagine, you know, a simple DPS class really wouldn't be a bad way to go. Certain times, there was parts throughout my playthrough where I'd wished that I wouldn't have picked Summoner as my first play around. I love it. I really do. That's one of the reasons I've stuck to it since the end. But some of the mechanics here and there along the way were just kind of like, you know? You had to worry about doing a lot of things by yourself that it made it kind of difficult to do until you got better edgy along the way. And the whole Thermaturg spell, I don't even understand why that was a part of anything. Like, it literally wasn't a thing anymore by the time I was done with it. But, honestly, I would say, your basic roles wouldn't be a bad start place. You know, Black Mage might be a little difficult, maybe go in some sort of healer role. That sounds a little crazy, you know, I know, to try to tell someone to be a healer, but you actually watch your back a lot. I messed around on here a lot with I think it was a beginning scholar at the beginning of things, with my Aura. It was just a lot easier having your DPS spells that you could do it when you needed to, you know, and then also your healing spells. Where I would say, you know, maybe trying to go for a paladin top class wouldn't be so bad either. You know, you have your strong-willed attacks, but also your healing capabilities. If I had to give the best hint as to go for a beginning class, I would just go for something that's not so meticulous. You know, don't go for something so, I don't know, I would just go for a more straightforward class before worrying about something that takes a little bit of random strategy. That way you can go into the game and really draw yourself into it without getting too agitated at certain points. You'll have good times finding cues. It can get rough being a summoner. I really love this class. I love edgy. I love the fact that you can do so many other things. I actually love the whole damage over time aspect. What I do not like though is 30-minute Q times, getting bashed. There's quite a bit of things that come along with being a summoner over time. You know, it's a fun class, but globally hated. We Daskar are somewhat different to the other tribes in that our hunting is done by our women. My little girls are already proving to be quite skilled with a bow and arrow. That's different. I am sorry to take even more of your time, but could you deliver the zone meat to my husband? You will find him just behind that nearby tent. Why, hello. Can I help you with something? Ah, you've been hunting for my wife, have you? You have my thanks. I must say it is quite nice to have the chance to speak with someone that does not belong to my tribe. I would love to talk more, but it's really time I got back to my cooking. Speak with my wife, and I'm sure she will see you are rewarded with your hard work. You may not be aware of this, but those from outside our tribe seldom have the chance to speak with the Daskar men. Usually we keep our men at home, but my husband's booze are so much better than anything I can make. I felt I would be depriving my customers if I did not give them the opportunity to sample his cooking. Regardless, it is time I got back to work. Thank you for all you have done. something I just want to check really quick. Could not remember how many of these I actually had. Maybe we should have tried to spam some DeltaScape before we did this. Bard, Archer to start is pretty good at the moment. Yeah, it seems like it'd be a pretty fun class too, Bard or an Archer. You know, that would be another really fun way to go, try to worry about a class that you don't exactly have to worry about having different points of opportunities put on your shoulders through first time beginning things. Like, it's cool that, you know, the summoner can res, but people don't really realize how hard it is for a summoner to get off a res when you're, let's say I just died. You know, my first instinct's going to get the edgy out. That's my constant source of DPS. Because, I mean, the edgy's literally constantly casting. As much as they can, anyway. And then after that, I would usually usually go for the Triad Disaster. Then try to go for a little Aether Flow and Fester. Then try to spam out some Ruin and Ruin 2 while trying to, you know, add in Rouse and Aether Pact. Occasionally hitting up Lucid Dreaming just in case aggro's just way too damn high. But sometimes people just don't get that, because if you don't have that chain going, you're not doing any damage whatsoever. You're just chilling while everybody else is kind of doing all the work. And usually while you're trying to do all those things, people want you to do the other things, like get that quick res off. And it's just hard. You know, if I get that res off 9 times out of 10, I'm literally just, again, going to be like, sitting there, finally got the res, and if I quick cast it, then it's going to be the same way with trying to get the edgy out. You can't double quick cast, so it's either that res or that edgy, and that edgy is a lot cheaper than that res. 3,600 on the res, while the edgy's only 2,400. So naturally I would go for the edgy first. Again, that's my constant source of DPS, which is my job. And then eventually, if I had the chance to get it out there as fast as I could, I would go for that res. But people just don't get that. Oh. And let me tell you, that sausage doesn't do squat. Be told to locked attract or custom. Yeah, let's try to find something a little bit more exciting. After all, we're just side questing. Who needs words? I like that already. Who needs words? Rip-off reunion. Oh, right on the inside. Kalshan. Kalshan is so worried he is on the verge of saying something. You can tell the timidness of Kashan's nod that he is worried by something. Kashan points to the north. The haste with which he extends his arm suggests there is something in that direction which requires your attention. Something going down in the north. Way up there. Oh yeah, okay, that's great. I was afraid we were gonna have to wait the whole 23 minutes. DPS don't disappoint. What's going down?
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zurvan now.
Oh wow, he looks like a demonic Estinian. A giant demonic Estinian. And I'm going in blind to this, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing mechanically. So I'll be winging it just a little bit. Woo!
Good and evil, the war eternal! My doubt is fled!
I have no idea what I should be doing in this position. Ugh.
I shall rise above all! Bear witness to my will! Bow to my infallible judgment!
Holy shit.
Suffer in endless torment.
Honestly, thought I just dodged this thing, not gonna lie. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that was close. I got down to 400 health.
In endless torment.
I was doing so good too. So good.
Does my equivocation cost me this contest?
Oh no. Oh no.
If such is my...
Okay. I thought I just res right in the worst place ever. I can actually deal with that. Oh yeah, there actually is a trial version. The way you would go to it with the trial version, if you actually click on the game, there should be an option within like the actual game preferences there for the trial version. I'm having some random technical difficulties on my end. Incredible as always, Tonberry. Hopefully that will be the last of our world seas of the locks of Zervan. You type it in. Incredible. So, every one of the thralls has been slain. As far as we can determine, our victory over the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat, had we not been blessed with your cooperation. Let us not forget the efforts of Regula, Van Hydrus, and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon world would have awoken far sooner, and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on their return journey to Garlemald. 'Tis known that the Imperials recognize no god. Yet, they would honor the dead in their own fashion. And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. 'Twas an interesting exchange nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Varys befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial powers. 'Tis common knowledge that the Regula Raz to Legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Oh shit. Regula freely admitted to his shortcoming when it came to politics, and was Varys' unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I am surrounded by heroes. And yet, my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the character to stand at the warrior's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew of the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. A few seconds of invisibility frames. That is the most random thing you could have said. These horse mounts. I dig them so much. Especially this one. Who does it belong to? Yeah, rip install, that's it. We honestly got super lucky. I don't know what happened on my end here, but some shit went down. I'm surprised it didn't shut it all down. Got lucky. YouTube was on my side tonight. With your victory over Zervan, the Warring Triad is finally defeated. I am afraid, however, that my own efforts have often been more hindrance than help, and you and your fellow Signs deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. Oh, it's Grawl. I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am, of where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. What? I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of law. When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of those other heroes had yet to fully sprout, may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. Oh shit. Though Tomberry knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I have explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated Prommel. Not within... Oh shit, I have so much going on in front of me right now. My bad. A magic was devised to contain a defeated Prommel's Mott within the stone known as the Orasat, and the energies which bled from the imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for aether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends, and none who clung to the faint traces of Lot were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's aether in even greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void scent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. Did not expect that. What is up, zombie? Glad you could join us. And as I lie dying, beaten and broken in my failed last chance, stand. 'Twas a white-robed Asian who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Elidibus has been my master ever since. What? At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds, and the eternal struggle between dark and light. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by calamity beyond imagining. Oh, it's some juicy story details. As the self-appointed custodian of the balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. In what spirit did this master proffer such a warning? A benevolent gesture? Or a veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers, yet no matter his intention, that Heidelin doth teeter on the knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? I chose to join my master and act as an instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. And yet, I hasten it at the most crucial of moments. What right have I to stand along with the true warrior of law? In thine own words, thou wert called before thy time, and I offer that thou dwellest over much. On the question of what maketh a hero, The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Heed me, Master Nikolai. Thou needest not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deeds itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. Aye, the ideas you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regula's loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called not less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I know that I ever falter. That's a weird one. Tonberry and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back onto the right path if needed. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now. Nikolai, you're not alone anymore. Welcome to the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I shall be glad to have your hands there to steady me. My apologies, this is difficult for me. For so long I have spoken from behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement, Oriashe. I'm not gonna do the extreme here tonight for yeah, Zervan. Just gonna have it at least ready for when I'm comfortable enough to do it. Whilst we were examining the controls of Zervan's shackles, I found a tombstone that may be of interest to you, Tonberry. Would you like to take a look? The information contained within this device appears to have been used to generate a simulated battle of grueling difficulty. Challenges would be pit against a simulacrum of Zervan, the power of which had enhanced to the icon's highest conceivable magnitude. It is described as the final trial for the most elite of allied warriors, intended to distinguish the truly exceptional among them. I have witnessed no champion more exceptional than the Warrior of Light. Are you not curious to see just how powerful Zervan may have been? I urge you to visit the verification node and undertake this ultimate test of the elegant elite. On our way there, we'll go ahead and get the duty finder started. I want to actually do some of this DeltaScape stuff. Not exactly catastrophe. We'll do probably 3 and 4. I should have enough time for those. And while we're on the way there... Oh shit. this off first. Okay, much better. Like 7 minutes, that's not too bad. See you tomorrow if I'm not back. Before you log off. Take it easy, Red. Glad you can make it. Thanks for the help today. Thank you so much. Because, no doubt, we may not have gotten Susano today, but that doesn't mean we won't in the future. Luckily, this is the last time we'll have to come back here for a while. I don't really dislike Ozzy's Law. I actually love it a lot. I love the graphic design of it. All these floating platforms. I just hate how spread out it is, though. Travel takes forever. No doubt, I am glad I did the Warring Triad, though. These were some fun trials. I enjoyed every one of them. Entrance to this place. Oh, there we go. And I'm pretty sure this is just going to basically say the same thing it usually says with the other two. Data process, adversary, warring triad, Zervan, threat level extreme. Yes. Yeah, it's basically the same. Activating reality augmentation, initializing the elimination trial. The Empire thanks you for your service. And be that as it may be accessible. We're not going to do it right now. Like I said, we're going to worry about getting these two DeltaScape. And then maybe trying to work in something else here and there. There's a lot going down in Reunion. Yeah, let's check out Reunion some more. Watch the Marvel series on Netflix. Not really, no. I started Daredevil. I got a little into it, but as much as I love and hate to admit it, I'm a huge comic book junkie. And sometimes I just get so bummed out when things do not go the way the comic book went. I know they can't implement them correctly. Sometimes context wouldn't make sense. It's just the thing that got me with Daredevil was I don't really know. I felt like some of the dialogue was just a little corny here and there. Daredevil not as much as what was it? There was another one that I tried to watch. I didn't actually give Luke Cage a chance. I wanted to, but I was afraid it would do the same with me, that it would be really corny, but it's understandable. Yeah, I mean, I may give him another try. You know, I can't bash him because the production quality is fantastic. I'll give him that all day. Their production value is. But, no doubt, it's just, I don't know. I just have to sit down and give it another try one day. But give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab something and take a quick restroom break real quick before this starts. I haven't watched the other three, but I watched both seasons of Daredevil. I really do need to give it another chance. I have a buddy at work who says I would like it, and he honestly watches all the same shows I do. It just, I'm not really sure what it is. Defenders comes out tomorrow. Oh wow. I didn't actually think it was so soon. Now, if something I actually liked for like the first 2.5 seasons, it wasn't actually a Marvel show. There was a DC show that I was watching. I was watching Arrow forever. I loved it so much. And then after, it was actually about mid-season 3. I'm not going to give away spoilers, but they did something within the TV show that just straight bummed me out. I quit watching it altogether. Guyug is closely observing your movements. Wow. That self-assured guy. Those keen eyes. Yes. You would no doubt be equal to the task. Tell me, have you ever noticed the lamps placed throughout the step? My partner and I are responsible for their maintenance. Whenever the flames begin to burn too low, we replenish their fuel. We also conduct regular patrols of the area. The light tends to attract wild beasts, and it is our duty to contend with whatever they draw out of hiding. Today, however, I must cover this large perimeter alone, as my partner is too hurt to move. He injured himself while riding his horse, and I was hoping you might step in for him. Please, take this oil and refill 5 lamps that appear to be burning low. Oh, and remember to remain vigilant. There are many dangerous beasts in the steppe, and I would hate to lose another partner. Oh wow, these things are really spread out. I guess we'll just start about right here at this one, work our way around, kind of counterclockwise. I watched the first 2 seasons of Arrow as well, and stopped watching. But I hear the 5th season was good, and I believe Deathstroke is back for the upcoming season. If he's not back already. See, the Deathstroke was some of the stuff that actually messed with me. He's one of my favorite anti-heroes, and it's another thing I follow. They did not do his thing from the comic books correctly at all, but I was okay with it. I was completely okay with it. I loved the actor, I loved their depiction, like everything. I actually could just ignore the old comic books and I could just be like, you know what, I'll roll with it. This is cool. The way they're bringing him in, you know, kind of doing his own thing. They're not leaning in on Batman, they're creating their own thing with Arrow, and it worked. I was cool with it. What I did not like, though, and I'm going to be very vague with this to keep spoilers out of the way, the thing I didn't like about it was how basically how Venom came into play, and that is just not Deathstroke. Not really. It's not the origin of Venom, I'll tell you that much. And things just got a little screwed up right there. I've actually been meaning to go back and try to finish watching it. It's just... it's hard to find time to do things. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get the chance. What I would really love, and to all you who have been sticking around, it's probably what my next video is going to be about. I would love a Final Fantasy XIV anime. I would say a full-scale CGI show, but we'll never get that, unfortunately. I mean, I would beg for it until my throat was hoarse, my tongue was numb, and my teeth fell out. I would beg, but I doubt we'll get it, ever. I would love it so much, though. Tell you stories about the side characters. But I really would love to do a video about that, though. Kind of some things I would love to see implemented into it, things I would love to see appear, characters, story plots, and lines that I wish that they would use. Go ahead and do this while we're here. Not have a summon now. That was simple enough. Oh, thank you so much. That was nearly the end of me. I must thank Kaishan as well for sending help. I'm quite impressed you understood that you were needed here, working out exactly what the Kestar are trying to communicate is never easy. They believe all words to be laws, and as such never open their mouths. However, they are both loyal and honest. That is why so many are more than happy to do business with them. Waiting on one tank and one healer each till Kaishan that I will be along shortly. I will set off as soon as I have reloaded my car. Venom is the Bane thing, wasn't it? Yes, it actually was, zombie. Sorry, I didn't look down. But yeah, that was definitely the Bane thing. In the comic books, you know, it was implemented a bunch of different other ways, but that was basically the biggest one. There was Bane. Oh, Hell yes. Definitely commence. We are ready. Skip it. I've seen it a few times. I just want to really be able to get a few of these things. I try not to spend them too often, but I just really need some tombstones. Here we go. Oh no. Frog. Get him, Garuda. Oh no. Quit. Quit. Oh no. Frogged again. Oh no. That is not gonna work. Shit. That knockback was too great, and I took out one of the healers. That is what not to do in that situation. Wait, Tom. what happens if you don't make it out? Do you get trapped and die? Super curious thought. Got frog. Oh, come on, everybody. Gotta hate confusion. Well, it may not have been confusion, it may have just been some sort of a fear casting move. Not a toad. Oh no, I did not get toadified. Oh no. Does it count if you're a toad? It does not. Being toad inside the square does not count. Oh, get out of the... Ooh. Ooh. Super close. See if we can end this right here. I believe we can. Right here at the end. Gonna try to shadow flare it just for the finish. Hurry up and jump in on this loot because I needs it all. 21, that's shitty. 50, 13, shitty. Ooh, I got one piece. The lens. Player accommodation. Give it to... we'll give it to Jellybean here. I did, in fact, kill Jellybean on accident. Kind of. Fucked up AoE. So, is anybody excited for Dad of Lot? It's next month. So close, only a few weeks away. I know it's gonna be all sub, but I'm honestly excited for it. Just to see like a nice mashup of Final Fantasy mixed in with reality and being put into a TV show. just like how it sounds. Last lamp. Well, oh, I'm guessing you didn't hear about Dad of Zombie. It's just going to be a TV show that's going to be on Netflix about a father who was raising his son. I believe the mother may have died. I'm not really sure of the details on that exactly, but the father has trouble connecting with his son, so he decides to get Final Fantasy XIV, and then he gets him and his son a subscription, and they both kind of start playing together. I think the son doesn't even realize they're playing together as it goes down, and they just kind of start bonding along the way. And it's supposed to be based on a true story. Welcome back. Thanks to you, now no one needs to fear becoming lost in the dark. When night falls and the lands are no longer illuminated by Father Azim, the lamps below serve safely guide whoever might be passing through the steppe. That is why we must ensure they never go out. You have done us a great service this day. May Father Azim watch over you. Nope. Oh. I see the preview for that. But it was all in Japanese, so I didn't know what it was about. Yeah, the show's gonna be completely in Japanese. It's gonna have English sub, but I wanna say it actually airs September 1st. I could be wrong. At the end of the stream here, I'll look it up really quick to, just really give that out there. The tension has finally left Kashain. Oh, so expressive face. You take note? The message of thanks relayed via his warm gaze. But, I'm actually gonna go ahead and jump out now. I was hoping I'd be able to get V4 done, but we'll have to save that for tomorrow. Made it back in time. Oh, Red. Oh, I'm jumping out of here. You almost made it back in time. You made it back in time for the goodbye. And to everybody watching, I thank you so much. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I am on here basically every day, and I will definitely be back on tomorrow night. I'm gonna have to play a little bit shorter than tonight, but we'll definitely come in, and I'm gonna try to Susano EX maybe, maybe not. Maybe try to get the item level up, really try to dive into a lot of that, do a few other side quests. And again, to everybody who caught me earlier, we will return back with Final Fantasy XII Monday. So we'll have a few days there with the gap between Final Fantasy XII, but when Monday rolls around, we'll definitely try to jump into more of that. Maybe not Monday or Tuesday, but I predict we'll actually beat it next week. So really got my high hopes up there. And then maybe even next weekend we can go ahead and start Final Fantasy XV. It's all depending on how it all goes, but I thank you all for watching so much. Red, I'm glad that you can make it, and though you only made it for the goodbye, your presence being around was still pretty awesome. I thank you so much for coming in and helping as well. We didn't get to beat it, but, I didn't lose all faith. Hopefully we will be able to. And I see the good nights there. Thank you so much, all of you. Karumi, thank you for watching this stream, actually. And good night to you, Yuna. And Zombie, cannot wait. to actually get the chance to come back in here. And I was asking last night, you know, at the end of the stream, and I'll ask one more time tonight, I could use mods. If you feel free, you can message me. I've got 2 that actually stepped up to the plate right off the bat that wanted to be part of it all. There's just a few things that go on during the chat that should not be said at times, so henceforth the need of mods comes down. Really, you'll be contributing to the channel. That's about the best really that I can offer at this moment until we're actually getting bigger here. But if you would be interested in that, feel free to message me. I definitely just I want it to be somebody that can actually make it here every day, you know, at least be part of that. And Red here has been on point tonight. This has been very awesome. So to anybody there, and again, just if you feel free to subscribe if you like Final Fantasy and you like seeing all this shit go down, the occasional mess up. I do it all the time. But until then, tomorrow is just around the corner, everybody. And you can catch me back on here tomorrow night. But Red, Yuna, and Kumar, I cannot fucking talk. Karumi, thank you so much for watching. Zombie, it's very awesome to have you. Thank you so much as well. David Accrusive, thank you so much for watching. Glad you can make it. Azafam and Jose Rodriguez, super awesome that you can make it. Really cool for the people that made it from Final Fantasy XII and Final Fantasy XIV. Mira, glad you can make it as well, being one of those people. Very awesome indeed. But no doubt, everybody, I thank you so much. You're welcome. See you tomorrow. Good night. And the same to you. Good night to all of you. I hope you have a great night, and if you cannot catch me tomorrow, just know I will be back on the next day. And until then, everybody, until then, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching.